Hello everyone, the FX Hunter here, and we are going to look for the Forex market preview for the next week, what I expect and what could potentially happen on the Forex. So this Forex market preview is for the week 13th May till the 20th May. We are now looking to the dollar index where we see that last 2 weeks we had amazing run up, and after this we had this week we closed with this bearish pin bar, which is right now on the daily chart. We can see this consolidation and drop lower, and we are testing this demand zone, which I believe will be the broken. On the 4 hours we can see that the trend line is already broken and it's creating new supply zone, which was already tested here, so it doesn't have too big value, but we are dropping lower. And if we look to the COT data, we can see that actually the banks, I don't know how they did it, but they moved the market these 100 pips without adding any big value, any big positions, you know. So they start actually here on the beginning of the May, and they did this movement, and they didn't add any big positions to the long. So they was actually moving up. They was adding a little bit long, but as well I can see that they added some shorts last 2 weeks, which was actually in this consolidation. So what I think that is in the play, that they probably want to add more longs, but they will definitely not just buy the longs here, you know. They are not retail traders. They will move the market lower, and then they will buy, and I expect the market go much higher. So for the moment there is a potential on the majors to take a short thanks to this potential corrective movements, but overall it's it's counter trend. So I would be careful. I would take with the half positions than usually. We are looking to the gold. What do we see here is this consolidation, which we have for the 3 months on the daily chart, on the weekly as well. But what actually happened is that this low was broken. It was just a couple pips, but it's the sign that they want to go lower. But what's gonna happen now when they broke the low? What most people do, that they just sell. They just blindly sell, you know, the retail traders. So they have probably stop losses somewhere here, and this is what I'm thinking is in the play now, that the market makers are just going for the stop losses, and they want to as well add more shorts before they drop the market lower. So on the 4 hours, here is the area where they last week closed 12k shorts, and they they added actually 12k shorts, and they closed 16k longs. So when I'm looking to the COT data, I can see that you can see that they reducing the longs. In the beginning of the January, there was massively aggressive longs. It was in this area where they was moving market up and down to reduce these positions, and now you can see that we are actually almost 100k longs lower. And as well you can see that they are adding, the shorts are actually rising, maybe 90,000, maybe even the 55,000, and now last week we've been 102, and then they closed some longs. There was some longs they've been closed. You can see here that they closed 10k longs. But why they do that? They do that for the one thing, because they want to move the market higher. So they close the shorts. If you close the shorts, you have more longs. So what then happen? The market is going to move up. So I believe that in these daily demand zone, they will be probably adding more shorts, and from here they will want to go lower. let's see how this will be played. And on the 4 hours, here's the nice zones. Okay, this zone, I was thinking that I will probably short from here, but I can see that this zone was eliminated. So for the time being, there is a potential to go long with some small positions, because there is definitely the traders which shorted here, and there will be stop losses. Of course, they will be above this area, so probably here could be the nice zone to add first short position, and then another one higher. So it will be something like one position here, one position here, with the stop losses above. If you cut it to the half, then you can be filled nice, and very nice opportunity to go short for the long term, for the many pips, and to make some nice profit. Looking to the Aussie, so what we see here, nice drop, and last week reaction in this weekly, monthly, daily demand zone area with nice bullish pin bar, which is closed here. But I would not take a long so blindly. Of course, we can see on the daily chart as well, nice bullish try to break higher. But first of all, I want to see to this weekly demand zone, this daily demand zone, which removed this weekly demand zone, this one. So I want this area first to see taken out for the longs to this trend line. But I would not take any big target for one reason. However, on the 4 hours chart, I can see that we have a trend line which was broken, and the power of for this break was accumulated in this demand zone. So now we are going higher. We can see that the market is now doesn't have too much power, so I will wait if the market drops lower, and I will take a long to this area 0.7666. But however, if all this looks nice, it all looks very bullish, but overall we have a daily downtrend and the weekly downtrend. So, and if I'm looking to the COT data, look at this. Market makers are adding shorts. They are actually adding shorts very aggressively. So last week you can see that they reduced longs and they added shorts, and the previous week as well, and it's already 3 weeks in a row they are adding the shorts, and they've been adding the shorts these 3 weeks in a row to break through this weekly trend. So they broke this 3 weeks trend, and they came into this monthly demand zone, where is this bullish pin bar. So okay, now we can see this now we can see this nice bullish price action. As I said, this potentially happened, but here will be a lot of obstacles to break it, because the COT data is they say what they say. So I expect market to come higher, and here potentially come even down to this area. And this is in the confluence with the dollar index. As I said, that I expect as we have on the dollar index, we have this is just like the opposite chart. We have this move up like this, we have this demand zone. So when the market comes down on the dollar index, I expect it goes up, the dollar. So what's gonna happen here? Market comes up, and when they meet in this supply zone, meets dollar index in the demand zone, the market makers takes action, and this will move down, dollar index up, euro down, and etc. So what I'm actually doing is that I'm watching all the charts together, and then I'm taking the decisions, because it's all connected. Now we are looking to the euro. We have a nice break of this weekly trend line. Sorry, this is not nice trend line of this weekly trend line, which is broken now, and we have this 2 weeks downfall into this area of the demand zone where they last time added a 10k longs. And on the weekly, on the daily chart, we can see that in this demand area, which is nested in this weekly area, which gives more power into this level, we have a break of this trend line, and this break is caused by nice wait a second, I have to clear this so we can see that a little bit nicely. Yeah, so do you see that? Do you see this candle? This candle, this is the engulfing candle. Engulfing candle is the candle which covers the whole body of the previous candle, and it's strong bullish sign. So they're breaking this trend line with the engulfing candle, which is pretty powerful and it's nice. And on the 4-hour charts, we obviously can see that a similar thing, that the trend line is already broken. It was broken first than this one. And we have higher high, higher low, higher high. So here is actually already the uptrend established. And what do I expect now is that the market could drop lower into this point of control and move higher. However, similar as other pairs, I expect that the dollar will be strong in the near future. So here is the 2 levels on the daily where I will be targeting my longs. I still actually have the short position from the top, and I will be targeting the longs maximum to this daily demand zone, which removed the opposing weekly to this daily supply zone, which removed this weekly demand zone. So this is pretty strong level. So potentially I will be adding one short here, and if the market breaks higher, I will be adding another short here. But I have one short from somewhere here. So here I have already 500 pips, but I'm not closing the trade now because there is a positive swap. So I don't mind when if the market comes up again for another 3-4 weeks, and then it will be dropping, because I still expect that this gonna happen. And this is like 500 pips potential trade with the positive swap to this weekly, monthly and 3 months demand zone. And why do I think that this can happen is for the one reason, because if we look to the weekly chart, and as well we can see this is the monthly trend line. So what do we see here? If I put the monthly chart, look at this. I'll put there monthly. So on the monthly chart, we have actually this downtrend, which is broken now, and this is the line. So we don't have any monthly trend established. So right now, actually on the monthly, we are between this supply zone, which is where the market reacted now, and we have this demand zone. So this is on the monthly, it's actually consolidation, and per the rules of the consolidation, what can happen? Anything can happen. So market could be moving between these 2 zones. So potentially, and as well, when I'm looking to this data, and I see that the market makers, wait a second, this is I must change it to the euro. So here it is. So if we look into this, we can see that market makers doesn't want to be so aggressive in the longs as in the past, and they're reducing the longs and they adding the shorts. So they will definitely want to go even lower, and this is what I'm waiting for, and I'm building the positions for that, and I'm planning to hold this for a long time. So right now, as I said, I have a short from around these levels, and I will be adding another one and another one later if market tells me this. And for now, I will be looking for the short-term longs. Looking to the pound, so what do we have here? Similar as on the gold, we have this consolidation, which was broken here nicely, created new supply zones for the potential shorts. So now I expect the market to come back here or even higher, and then for proper drops lower. Why do I expect that the market will come back? It's a very simple reason, because I see that if I'm looking to the COT data, I can see that this drop wasn't caused by adding the shorts, by the shorting. This was caused by this. So look at this. We had 113,000 longs. So, and we had the 65,000 shorts. So what happened here actually is that the market makers closed the long positions, which caused the move down, but they didn't add any proper number of the shorts. You can see, so they are actually cooled off with the shorts. So I don't think they will just add the shorts here. They want to short from here or here. So now we will potentially see the adding some longs, moving market higher as well. And when they will be moving the market higher, they will be adding the shorts and then closing the longs and adding more shorts, and then it will be dropping lower. So for now, there is a potential take a trade on the move up, but you know, of course, I said that they will probably not be shorting from here to move lower, but what I expect is to go a little bit higher. But still, this on the 4 hours, this downtrend line is not broken. So when it's gonna be broken, then I will expect market move higher. So if this happens, if this breaks, I will be looking for some nice area created and taking the short-term long. This is the Kiwi. Kiwi is a very similar chart. So what do we have? We have as well the consolidation. Market was dropping massively. We arrived to the daily demand zone where we reacted with nice pin bar. Sorry, I'm not drawing nicely with this nice pin bar a day ago. We didn't break this zone. As well, what do we see on the weekly? We can see that the market reacted on this weekly demand zone with this pin bar as well. This is the monthly trend line which is holding. So now potentially move higher, and where market makers will want to probably, I don't know if they will want to add more shorts or what, but overall per the COT data, they are still more exposure to the long side for the 64% to the 63%. However, they moved lower, and we will see if they will be adding more longs to move the market higher, which I expect now to happen. So let's see. And on the 4 hours chart, if I will want to take the longs, I first want to see this supply zone remove, move higher, break through this trend line, and then I'll be looking to take a long. Of course, it's a counter trend over this big trend, so I will not do the full size position, only half size position, but there is a potential to make this move at least into the zone around 711, this one on the 4 hours. So this move is potentially to happen. This is the Canadian dollar. So what we have here is this amazing run. It was around 350 pips, and then the market reacted on this supply zone. Actually, it didn't react on this supply zone, it removed this supply zone. But here is this strong weekly engulfing candle, which was actually the broken higher as well, but didn't close there. So what does it say is that the market definitely wants to go higher. It wants to go high a lot as well. The COT data says that, but right now we don't have enough strong dollar for that moment, because there is this corrections expected. So on the 4 hours we can see that the market makers removed this trend line. They broke lower and they created these new potential zones for the shorts. So if the market will retrace back, I will be taking the shorts. So for now, definitely short side, but later if the market comes into this demand zone or even the lower one, or I will be looking for the zone on the 4 hours, because these zones are nested in these zones. So I will definitely not take a trade from here. It's just the pre-plan, maybe somewhere deeper. It will depend on how the accumulations looks like, and then I will be targeting the potentially 133 or even higher to 137 as a long-term trade. So there is as well the positive swap and the monthly trend line, which could be potentially penetrated. This supply zone removed, retest, and potential move higher. So I think that this could very likely to happen with the strongest dollar coming into the game. But for now, short and short. Right now we are looking to the yen, dollar yen. So we have a daily nice uptrend with the consolidation, and we are consolidating because we are now in this weekly supply zone, which is as well controlled with this weekly trend line, and here we have as well the monthly trend line. So the force is definitely down for now, as well as the strong dollar came, and we have what happened here is actually that the market failed to break these new highs. So this is some traders can call it like a double top, this formation, and the market is dropping lower, and I expect it to break this trend line, retest, and come back. So for following weeks we could probably see the dollar retracing a bit. With the COT data, I can see that the market makers doesn't do any big action. It's, you see, so this is like nothing, not any big change, you know. So this is why it's not moving too much. So let's see. For now there is potential shorts, however I will stay off for now because it's not clear situation for me. I first want to see the break of these zone. Swiss franc, this is very bullish market. We can see that a couple of weeks we've been in this massive trend which actually removed the weekly trend line as well the monthly trend line. They are broken at this moment, that they even don't bother to retrace. But I think that right now when we came into this daily supply zone, I think the market is a little bit exhausted with the weak dollar which is coming into play right now. So what we see here on the 4 hours is that we have the broken trend line, and the market is retracing lower by making lower low and lower highs. So potentially drop, and let's see if the market makers will use this zone or even if they come lower. So I will be watching that. I want to ideally to come here to take longs from here and go higher, even to this area. So I'm just waiting, and there is a potential to take a counter trend trade with the smaller position than usually. Yeah, that's possible. Okay, and that is for the majors for this week. And if we look to the news, so there will be something what could bring the volatility to the pound for the move higher potentially, for the dollar weakening, and as well we have a Draghi, we have a chairman of the franc speaking of the Swiss. And as well there will be the news for the Canadian dollar and Kiwi. So there will be something what could move the market, and as well, definitely this is not just the things which move the market, but this is the things which can manipulate the market and put the traders to the wrong side of the trade. So this is everything for me today, and obviously I'm not watching just the majors, I'm watching as well the cross pairs and trading them. But I decided that I will not do the video analysis for that. For the cross pairs, I'm doing just the analysis on the TradingView or in my Telegram channel. I want to invite you all of you to my Telegram channel. And I decided to do it this way because I think that it's a little bit boring when I'm doing the videos which are long, like 1 hour, no one is watching it. So this is just for the majors, and in conclusion of this, it's very easy to put the other trades together. So this is it from me. I'll see you in the Telegram channel, and I wish you happy start to the new week. Bye bye.